After scoring a hat-trick against Tottenham, Ronaldo officially broke the record of legend Joseph Bican. With this achievement, CR7 became the greatest goal scorer in the history of world football with 807 goals. It seemed too impressed with CR7's destructive performance. The legend of American sports in particular and the world in general went down to the pitch to congratulate the Portuguese superstar. As for Ronaldo, he couldn't hide his excitement when a sports icon was standing right in front of him. The 37-year-old striker posted a photo taken with the legend Tom Brady on his personal page, along with a caption that it is always an honor and a happiness to share joy with another great athlete, none other than Tom Brady, the greatest American football player of all time. And how fascinating it is to see two legendary athletes from two different sports standing together in the same photo. In response to Ronaldo's heartfelt gesture, Tom Brady also posted a video about CR7, a short clip of the Portuguese superstar live streaming and shouting, "Su'u," as if celebrating a goal together with Ronaldo. A hero recognizing another hero. For Tom Brady, soccer isn't necessarily his favorite sport, but when it comes to Ronaldo, the former NFL star has always had a special admiration. Before the match took place, Tom Brady wrote on Twitter that, "Go for it, Ronaldo and Kane. I'll be very excited if you score. Sorry, but today I'm supporting Manchester United." This support likely comes from the admiration that Tom Brady has for Ronaldo. After all, even though these two men play in different sports and come from different nationalities, they share some remarkably similar traits. It's no coincidence that when the Glazer family, the owners of Manchester United, brought Ronaldo back in September, they hoped he would have a similar impact at Old Trafford to the way Tom Brady once dominated the NFL. If you follow or have even once looked into American football, everyone knows Tom Brady. His achievements speak for themselves, with countless touchdowns, and he has appeared in 10 Super Bowls. More than any other player in history, he has won 4 Super Bowl MVP awards and 3 NFL MVP awards. Among these is the legendary 2017 Super Bowl. To put it into perspective, that game was like the 2016 NBA Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. At that time, Tom Brady's New England Patriots seemed certain to lose when they were trailing 32-18, but Brady and his teammates pulled off a crazy comeback and won the game 34-28. The former player born in 1977 held almost every record for a quarterback throughout his career, including the number of passes, completions, passing yards, and touches. He is also one of the players with the most individual records in the NFL, including 278 wins in both the regular season and the playoffs. No one in league history has won more than Tom. With such monumental achievements, some have compared him to the Michael Jordan of American football. And if one were to find someone who matches him in both accolades, playing style, and training discipline, Cristiano Ronaldo is perhaps the one who resembles him the most. The Portuguese superstar is famous not only for his talent on the pitch, but also for his professionalism, discipline, scientific lifestyle, and an ultimate desire to win. Tom Brady is the same, just like Ronaldo. Tom Brady's starting point was not that of a sports prodigy. In fact, at the 2000 draft, he was selected by New England at the 199th pick in the 6th round, an extremely low position for the NFL. Yet, from that very moment, he asserted that owner Robert Kraft's choice of him was the best decision in the team's history. Of course, Tom's path was not smooth. When he first began his professional career, he was only a backup player for the team, because New England already had Drew Bledsoe, their main quarterback at the time. Drew Bledsoe was even considered one of the top stars in the entire NFL. At that time, Tom Brady was nowhere near his senior in terms of skill or experience, so he had to accept spending his entire first professional season sitting on the bench. But Tom never showed discouragement. He kept training tirelessly and continued to improve himself. And he waited for the moment when opportunity would smile upon him, and all his efforts were rewarded. The serious injury in 2001 forced Drew Bledsoe to sit out and created a chance for the rookie Taylor. The player who usually played for the New England Patriots for 4 seasons once shared that when Tom was put into the starting lineup, we only hoped he wouldn't make any serious mistakes. Even now, I still clearly remember something Tom said to us during one of our conversations. Back then, Drew Bledsoe was an outstanding player, but Tom still insisted that Drew Bledsoe had no chance of getting his position back. At that moment, I thought this kid sure had some confidence, but we never imagined that this was the professional league and that Drew Bledsoe was a first-round draft pick with a massive contract. Well then, good luck, kid. But Tom was different. When he said that, it wasn't disrespectful at all. It was a statement of his own hard work and determination, And those were not just empty words from Tom Brady. After recovering from his injury, star quarterback Drew Bledsoe no longer had the opportunity to return to the starting lineup, even though he had signed a 10-year contract in March 2001. Drew Bledsoe was forced to move to the Buffalo Bills starting from the 2002 season to look for a team where he could be the main starter. As for Tom Brady, not only did he rise from being an eternal backup to becoming the team's starting quarterback, but he also grew into a superstar and turned the New England Patriots into one of the most successful teams in history, with 6 championships after 19 years of dedication in every season. Whenever Tom started as the quarterback, he won more games than he lost in the regular season. When he left the New England Patriots to join the Buccaneers in 2020, Tom Brady once again stunned experts and fans alike by winning the NFL championship at the age of 43, and once again. The media had to spend countless pages putting the name TB12 on every newspaper, and it was difficult to explain how Brady, at such an age, could still maintain such a high level of performance. The answer is likely nothing more than the result of relentless hard work. Statistics show that only 5% of players are able to continue their football careers until the age of 42. Tom Brady was able to do that thanks to a strict regimen of eating, sleeping, and training. Speaking on Wi-Fi radio in 2020, the California-born legend revealed the secret that helped him maintain his form at age 40. "I go to bed very early, and waking up early has become a habit. My personal choices always revolve around improving my level of play. Because of that, every decision about food and drink serves my football career. I want to become the best version of myself every day, every week. I want to be the best for my teammates. I love football and I want to keep playing for a long time. To achieve that, I need to do things differently from what most other players usually do. Strength training, physical conditioning, and daily routines are all extremely important, because nothing makes me as happy as playing football, and I want to extend that for as long as possible." Sounds just like Ronaldo, doesn't it? The Portuguese superstar is famous for waking up early to train at Manchester United, and once drove Carlos Tevez crazy because he could never get to training earlier than him. Tom Brady also has a similar story. Fred Taylor, who played for the Patriots from 2003 to 2008, recounted, "When I first arrived in New England, we became friends. I went to the weight room at 6:30 a.m., and Brady said, 'Good afternoon.' So the next day, I arrived 15 minutes earlier, and the same thing happened. The following day, I came at 5:45 a.m., and he still greeted me with, 'Afternoon.' Finally, I showed up at 5:30 a.m., and before Brady could say anything, I cut him off. I don't care what you're about to say. Fred Taylor is never coming in earlier than 5:30. And it doesn't stop there. Just like the Manchester United superstar, Tom Brady has always maintained a very strict diet. His personal chef, R. Campbell, revealed that up to 80% of the food Brady consumes is vegetables. He drinks a lot of water every day and regularly eats fish and fruit. The list of foods and drinks Brady avoids might shock many people. While it's understandable that an athlete would limit alcohol, junk food, and sweets, Brady is even stricter than that. His discipline goes beyond daily routines and nutrition. This level of commitment is the most important factor that made Brady a legend. It is his hard work in training. Bill Belichick, head coach of the New England Patriots since 2000, once shared with reporters words of praise for Brady. "He's not a football genius, and he wasn't naturally gifted. But he possesses the qualities that make a great player. He wasn't good when he first came to the Patriots. In fact, he was miles away from the level he's at now. But Tom worked incredibly hard. He trained more and harder than anyone else on the team, and he deserves every bit of success he has today. Besides that, his tactical mindset is also what makes Tom Brady exceptional on the field. He sees so many things during a play and can absorb a massive amount of information very quickly. He has a great football IQ and understands both his team's strategy and the opponent's tactics. And more importantly, he possesses an almost obsessive desire to win. On the field, Tom Brady is known for his passion and for swearing to vent his frustration. He once admitted that he hates losing and had to train his body language so he wouldn't scare his teammates too much. Brady's extremely high standards pushed everyone around him to be better. Every practice felt like a real game when Brady was on the field. Business Insider even revealed that Brady gave up $60 million in salary from his contracts to help the team free up money to strengthen the roster. Great is probably the most accurate word for Brady. Not only the most successful football player of all time, but also a lifestyle icon and an incredible role model for anyone pursuing a sports career. Tom Brady's journey proves that legends aren't born. They're built through relentless training, silent sacrifices, and an unshakable refusal to accept limits. If this story inspired you and you want to follow more incredible journeys from the world of sports, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support is the greatest motivation for us to keep creating even better content. Thank you for watching.